Hi Beethoven. So I'm back again and I'd like to continue with Minuet number 2. So this is your Minuet number 2 video, part 3 actually, okay? And so today the focus of this video is going to be measures 25 through 32, okay? You'll notice I'm not going to go to the very end because the last 2 lines of the piece are exactly the same as the first 2 lines of the piece, or actually as the third and fourth lines of the piece. So we've already actually practiced those. Okay, so we're going to start directly at measure 25. But before we start there, I just want to point out our bow distribution. Take a look at measure 25, 26, 27. What do you see that is the exact same about each one of those measures? 25, 26, and 27. If you said rhythm, then you're right. Each one of those measures starts with a quarter note and then is followed by 4/8 notes, okay? So that rhythm is very important. So we're going to be using a full bow on our quarter notes, and then we'll stay in our upper half, and then we'll use a full bow again. So I think that we should start by practicing this rhythm on open string just to clarify our bow, okay? So if you want to just watch me for a second, I'm going to start at measure 25, okay? And I'm going to play from 25 all the way through 28 with my bow, okay? Just open string D, okay? 1, 2, 3. Full, 2 and 3 and 26, 2 and 3 and 27, 2 and 3 and full, tiny stop. Okay, I think that we can try that even one more time. So remember the quarters, we're going to go all the way to the tip. 1, 2 and 3 and frog, 2 and 3 and tip, 2 and 3 and frog, 2 and tiny. Okay, we'll talk about that last bow in a second. Okay, let's try this one more time, open string D. Okay, 1, 2, 25. Tip, 2 and 3 and frog, 2 and 3 and tip, 2 and 3 and frog, stop. Now take a look. Where did I end my bow? I am really close to my frog. I'm not quite at my frog. So if you don't have it marked, go ahead and pick up your pencil right now. Pick up your pencil. And in measure 28, so look at measure 28 for me. Now the last quarter note, which is marked G, okay, it's open G, write a down bow on the last quarter note of measure 28. You can pause the video if you need time to do that, but write a quarter note there, okay? And that's a very important bowing because it's just a reminder bowing, okay? We're not changing anything. But if you look at measure 29, we also start with another down bow. So in measure 28, we end with a down bow and then we start with a down bow, but there is no circle. So we will get to that, but just take a time and mark the down bow on the third beat on the G of measure 28. Okay. Okay, we are ready to go. I think we're ready to put our fingers with this, okay? Look what's the same. 25, 26, 27. All 3 of those measures start with a note and then it goes down the steps. They start with another note, down the steps. Okay, so it's a pattern, it's a sequence. Okay? Let's start with our down the steps. If you're not sure about your notes, take a moment, pizzicato them if you need to, okay? But pretty self-explanatory, but maybe we can say them together before we begin. Let's say them together at measure 25. 1, 2, 3. C, C, B, A, G, A, G, F, E, F, F, E, D, C, B, A, B, G. If you are not able to say those perfectly with me, with rhythm, with the correct rhythm, you need to stop and figure out your note names right now, okay? I don't want you to write notes in, okay, but just you should know them in your head. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's do measure by measure, okay? This is measure 25. I'm gonna put my bow ready for my A string. 1, 2, 3. Tip. Stop. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Tip. Stop. And now push your bow to the A string. We're going to do an up bow and go to our frog. 1. This is measure 26. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try that one again. Let's start at our tip. This is measure 26. My hand is ready for my G. Okay, my hand is ready for my G. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're on measure 27. Okay, we're going to start on our F. 1, 2, the tip. Should we try that one again? You'll notice that every single time we do this passage, quarter note, eighth, the quarter note and the eighth note are the exact same note. For instance, measure 25, we start with a C, the next note's a C. Measure 26, we start with an A, quarter note, the next note's an A. Measure 27, F, F, okay? And it stops after that, okay? This is measure 27. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. I think we can start right at measure 28 now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's a tricky measure. Every other time we have done long full bow quarter notes, but this measure we're not. Okay, so let's start. This is measure 28, and we're at our tip. Okay, we're at our tip here, and we're gonna go full, short, short, short. I'm really saving my bow, and there's a reason for it, okay? So let's just try our bowing, open G. This is measure 28. I'm gonna do open G bowing, okay? 1, 2, 3. G, tiny, stop, right? Let's add our fingers to that, okay? This is still measure 28. I'm at the tip, okay? 1, 2, 3. Just like that, okay? If you need to stop and practice this in small sections, then practice it, okay? If you need to add your bowing so that you're starting on the right bow at the beginning of each measure, remember measure 25, it starts on a down bow. Measure 26 starts on an up bow. Measure 27, a down bow, and measure 28, an up bow. So if you're starting in those measures, you need to make sure you're starting on the correct bowing. So go ahead and pause and work that out right now, okay? Okay, so I think that we're ready to put this entire line together, okay? So the only thing that you need to worry about is when you're pushing the bow, the string crossing between the measures, okay? So let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, tip. Push. Look where my bow is. Okay, very good. All right, you guys, that should be practiced a number of times, okay? If you have a hard time listening to the comments that I make while you're playing, go ahead and listen to me play them first and then rewind it and go back and play it again, all right? All right, so I think we're ready to tackle the last measure 29, okay? Now, this is a line that is very tricky with our bowing, okay? It's what I call our travel bow, okay? And what that means is we're gonna be using our bow, we're gonna be doing a down bow, but then we're not gonna be going all the way back to where we started, okay? Now I explained this before we went on break, but I'm gonna try to explain it again, okay? So let's take a look and measure 29 and 30, okay? The rhythm is, they're all quarter notes, right? But the first two quarter notes are slurred, okay? So what we have there is we need to save our bow, D, G, and then on our up bow, we're only gonna go halfway. And then the next two notes, D, G, halfway. And then finally, for the F, we're gonna go to the tip. So you can write one thing that will really help you right now is if you write, this is measure 31, okay? Take your pencils, measure 31, okay? On that F, I want you to write tip, T-I-P. I'm gonna write it in two. So this is measure 31, I have my pencil. I'm gonna write tip on 31. Okay? So I think what we should do is we should hold our bow in the air. So just hold your bow in the air with your bow hold. And now let's take our finger and let's trace our bowing. We're gonna start 29 around the frog. I'll explain to you how that's gonna work later. Okay, but measure 29, we're gonna start right at the frog, okay? So let's say these notes together. 1, 2, 3. D, G, up. E, G, up, tip, upper half, and save, 2, 3. Let's do that again, okay? Notice where I'm ending, okay? D, G, up. I'm not going all the way back to my frog, okay? And I'm starting where I left off. Let's try that one more time, okay, from measure 29, okay? 1, 2, 3. D, G, half. E, G, half. Tip, upper half, and slow the bow. We're gonna do it one more time because I made a mistake and said the wrong note. So one more time with me, and then we will try this with our fingers, okay? 1, 2, 3. D, G, up. E, G, up. Now tip. Tip, teeny tiny, save, 2, 3. Okay? Let's tackle this on our bow, okay? With our fingers. This is measure 29, okay? If you want to watch me do it once first, I'll make sure that my bow can really be seen perfectly, okay? 1, 2, 3. D, G, half. E, G, half. Now tip. Save, 2, 3. Are you ready to try it with me? Let's try it. Okay, make sure you have your fingers ready, okay? 1, 2, 3. D, G, now half. E, G, now half. Now tip. 2. Okay. Please notice that I'm not spending a lot of time talking about our fingers. They're pretty understandable right now, okay? I think we understand everything that's happening with them, and you are more than capable of figuring the issues that you're having out, okay? So I don't need to do them, you can do them by yourself. But this part is pretty tricky, okay? So let's try this one more time together. The trickiest part is on those up bows, especially in measure 29 and 30, on those up bows. Do not go all the way back, okay? Do not do this. That is not what we're doing, okay? This is a travel bow. That means we're gradually working our way to the tip, okay? That is what we're doing. One more time together. Measure 29. 1, get your E, ready to go, open D. 1, 2, save. Save, half. Now save. or where it goes back to the beginning. Okay, so if you need to, stop and really practice this section, okay? Go ahead and pause. So we have one more thing to do before we're done with this section, which is to put basically measure 28 together with 29, okay? And that's where it gets a little bit confusing because we have two down bows in a row, okay? The last note of measure 28 is a down bow, and the first note of measure 29 is also a down bow. There is no circle, do not circle, okay? But I will show you how it works. Okay, so here, I am gonna start in measure 28, okay? So I'm on an up bow, measure 28, okay? And here I am, 1, 2, 3. Okay, did you see what I did? I took the world's teeniest, tiniest down bow, and then I just teeter-totted my bow to the D string, and I started my travel bows. Okay, let's try that together. Everybody place your bow at the tip. We are starting at measure 28, okay? So I'm gonna put a little break between 28 and 29 and walk you through it right now, okay? Here's measure 28. 1, play with me. Full, teeny, save. Did you save your bow? Did you stop with me? Move your bow to the D string. And now we will continue at measure 29. If your bow is here, you have a problem, okay? You did not do it correctly, you need to go back. And now we're gonna continue at 29. 1, 2, 3. Half. Half. Tip. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's practice that a couple more times. Let's start again at 28. Take my bow, put it at my tip, okay? Getting my left hand ready, and let's begin. We will still put a stop between these two measures. 1, 2, 3, full bow. Stop. Get ready for open D at 29. 1, 2, 3, save. Half. Tip. 2. Okay, if you were not very good at that part, you need to stop, pause this video, and start up again. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do exactly from there, and we're going to put it together without a stop. Okay, we're going to go straight ahead. Let's try it together. We're again starting at 28. My bow's at my tip. I'm getting ready for my B. Are you ready with me? Here we go. There's no stopping this time. 1, 2, 3. Tip. 2. Okay. All right, you guys, I think we've covered it. From this point, you should start putting those two lines together. So I'm going to end this video now, and I will do one more video on minuet number 2. And what it will be is a video putting all of these sections together. Okay, but that will probably be next week. All right, you guys, practice hard, but more importantly, practice smart, okay? Really think about things the way you're doing. The last thing that you want to do is build bad habits right now, okay? So if you don't understand something, play it again, and listen until you really do understand it. Practice open string, pizzicato things even if you need to. But really think about your bow distribution quite a bit, okay? All right, you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.